which is dedicated to undergraduate botany student. We are dealing about the plant anatomy and tissue system. So plant tissue system is divided into two categories. First one is a meristematic tissue system or meristem tissue system, and another one is a permanent tissue system. Meristem tissues have ability to divide and redivide throughout their life, while permanent tissues are formed from the meristem tissues and they do not have ability to divide and redivide. Again, these permanent tissues are divided into two categories, simple and another one is a complex. Simple tissues are those which are made up of same type of a cell, which are structurally, functionally are the same or homogeneous, while complex tissues are those tissues which are made up of more than one type of a cell. So parenchyma type of tissue, collenchyma type of tissue or sclerenchyma type of tissue are the simple permanent tissue, while xylem and phloem are the complex tissue, as xylem is made up of tracheids, vessels, fibers and parenchyma, while the phloem is made up of sieve tube, companion cell, phloem parenchyma, phloem fiber. That's why xylem and phloem becomes the complex tissue. Today we are dealing about the sclerenchyma type of the cells, which are simple permanent tissue. So these are the parenchyma type of the tissues, these are collenchyma type of the tissues, while these are sclerenchyma type of the tissue. Two types are very common among the sclerenchyma. One is a fiber and another one is a sclerid or stone cell. Okay, just see about the sclerenchyma type of the cell. So the cells of the sclerenchyma tissue are dead due to the loss of protoplasm. Okay, as the secondary cell wall is present in the sclerenchyma type of the cell, that's why it becomes dead. And the secondary cell wall which is present in the sclerenchyma is formed by means of deposition of a lignin. So cell wall is very thick due to the deposition of lignin, and due to the deposition of lignin these sclerenchymatous cells are dead. As you know, there are primary cell wall, secondary cell wall, tertiary cell wall. So in secondary in a sclerenchyma, secondary cell wall is present, and that secondary cell wall is present in the form of chemical lignin. The cells of this tissue can be of different shapes and size. Okay, generally located in the leaf veins, hard covering of the seeds, and can also be found surrounding the vascular bundle. If you see the monocot leaf, these sclerenchymatous cells are present in the form of patch around large vascular bundle. Okay, if you see the stem of the monocot, if you observe the hypodermal region, then it becomes sclerenchymatous. So in monocot stem, hypodermal region is occupied by means of the sclerenchyma. Not only this, in monocot stem, the vascular bundles which are present suspended in the ground tissue, these vascular bundles are also surrounded by means of a sclerenchymatous bundle sheaths. Okay. Main function of the sclerenchyma tissue is to provide rigidity and mechanical support to the plant body. So they makes the plant stiff and hard. So what are the characteristics of the sclerenchyma type of the cell? These are dead tissues. Okay, so these are dead tissue, very hard and rigid in nature or in texture. Cells are thick walled and various shapes and sizes, and they provide mechanical support and rigidity to the plant. So just see the types of the sclerenchyma tissue. Fiber and sclerids or stone cells are the types of the sclerenchyma tissue. Fiber is thick walled. If you see here, this one is a figure of the fiber, or if you see, this one is a fiber. Okay, so this one is a fiber, while this one is a stone cell or a sclerid. Okay, this one again, if you see, this one is a fiber and this one becomes the stone cell, or this one a three-dimensional structure showing the fiber, and these are the sclerids. Just see about the fibers. Fibers are thick walled, long and pointed dead cells. So as the sclerenchyma is a dead cell, the fiber or sclerid, of course, they become the dead one. So fibers are thick walled, long and pointed dead cell. Cell wall contains simple, oblique or bordered pits. Okay, they are present in xylem and covering of fruits. It gives mechanical support. Okay, then what are the stone cells or sclerids? Sclerids are extremely thick walled. Okay, these are extremely thick walled with either spherical, oval or dumbbell shape. Cell wall contains simple pits, okay, present in the hard part of the plants as well as pulp of the fruits. It provides local mechanical support. And what are the functions of the sclerenchyma tissue? Sclerenchyma is made up of dead and lignified. Okay, sclerenchyma is actually dead cell, and cell wall is made up of from the chemical lignin. Therefore, they are generally considered as a lignified cells which provide support to the plant. It provides hardness to the stony fruits like nut, coconut or maybe the almond. What are the pits? Pits are actually the aperture present in the cell wall. Okay, so if you see the simple pit, just see this one is a middle lamella. Okay, this is a middle lamella, or this one generally considered as a intercellular space present between the cell. Then just see this one becomes the primary cell wall. Okay, so this is a primary wall, this one becomes the primary wall, and this one, just see this one is a secondary cell wall. Okay, so in the center middle lamella will be present. This is a middle lamella. Okay, then primary cell wall are present, and after primary cell wall a secondary cell wall is present. If at a certain place where this secondary cell wall in the form of lignin, if absent, then it forms a pit. That pit is called as a simple pit. Generally these pits are just the depression, okay, which is helpful for the transport or for the cytoplasmic communication between the cells. Okay, what is the bordered pit? If you see here, this is a pit membrane. Okay, what is pit membrane? Pit membrane is actually the middle lamella plus primary cell wall. So in between, suppose this one is a cell and this one is a another cell. Okay, so this is a junction or a minute space will be present here. Suppose this one is a first cell and this one is a another cell. The minute space present here is the middle lamella. Okay, and after middle lamella there will be the primary cell wall. So this becomes the primary cell wall. So here pit membrane is formed by means of a middle lamella and primary cell wall. This is a secondary cell wall. Which is a secondary cell wall? This is a portion of a secondary cell wall. This one becomes the portion of a secondary cell wall. Okay, so in case of bordered pit, these secondary cell wall forms a overarching. So this is a overarching or overarch is present. This is the region, this one is a region of a pit aperture. Okay, due to the overarching, the pit border is formed. So this one becomes the pit border. Okay, this one, this is a pit border, this one is a pit border. So due to the formation of such a type of a overarching, such a type of a pits are formed in adjacent cells. Okay, so if you see here, this one is a adjacent cell, this one is another one adjacent cell, and in the center a torus is formed. This torus is actually formed at the pit cavity, or this one is a called as a pit cavity. Okay, so pit membrane, then pit aperture, this is a portion of the pit aperture, this one is a portion of the pit aperture. If you see a transverse section, in a transverse section, then these pit membranes appear in this way. This is the region of the torus. Okay, this is a torus, and this one is a pit border. Okay, this one is a pit border. So this one is a pit border and this one is the torus. Okay, so this centrally placed portion is called as a torus, while this extension is called as a margo. And this torus region is helpful in the opening and closing of the pit. So suppose this one is a torus region which is usually present in the center and attached to the pit membrane. It can locomote, or it can change its place, and blocking or unblocking of the pit aperture. Okay, blocking and unblocking of the pit aperture is done by means of this torus region. So shortly, the simple pits as well as bordered pits are present in the sclerenchyma type of the cell. So this one is about the simple permanent tissue which is present. Simple permanent tissue, sclerenchyma is an example of a simple permanent tissue. In the next one video, we will say about the complex permanent tissue. Till then, have a nice day. Goodbye.